And hello? Yes, hello. Right. This is a bit of an unusual one. If someone wants to get into the technical details of this, I'll explain how to go to the Ape Zone website. And Ape Zone is the publisher, as can be seen there. Did you see it where it says Ape Zone? Yeah. And I'll explain about how I got it running in the window as well, because oh dear, and all the other things. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is if I press quit, I don't think that'll work. No, it doesn't work. Right, so I'll close it. I'm using a program called DXWND, and it works. It allows me to run it in a window, as you just saw there. Now let me make sure this. How do I transform? Fit to screen, stretch to screen. There we go, stretch to screen. Now, when the game starts up, there seems to be about 10 or 15 seconds of unskippable black. And I think that's where there used to be an intro video saying Matrix Games, and it was just hard coded into it. So anyway, I'll load an existing game. I'm very, very puerile in my humour, so you'll just have to forgive me that. And so, as you can see, it's stretched. Now, the resolution in this game is 800 by 600. It's why I'm running it in the window. Yes, it's a freeware game, Alphabet Cat. It's available on the Ape Zone website. If you type in Starships Unlimited Ape Zone, you'll get it. And the program runs like with Windows 10. It goes full screen, and it's 800 by 600 or 640 by 480. No, I think it's 800 by 6. Maybe it's bigger than that actually, because I'm on a 90. So this is on a 1920 by 1080 screen, and it's taking up, I would say, what, half of that? Yeah, so maybe it's 1024 by 768. Anyway, this is the game. It's a 4X, and I am somewhere like I'm somewhat halfway in it. So you've got a load of stuff here. Most of it doesn't really matter. Diplomacy, as you can see, there's what? The robot race, that's the only one. No relations with other players. So far, I haven't encountered any other ones. I'm playing as robots. You've got comms, which again sort of tied into diplomacy, so it doesn't really matter. Research, quite important. I'll dive into that later. We've got some graphs. As you can see, my resources are going up and down a bit. Finances, as you can see, lost resources due to pirates, so we'll go and deal with some pirates. Artifacts, you get these whenever you explore a planet, and they've got various useful abilities. Some are activated automatically, some you have to choose to enable. Logs, as you can see, here's the things, all the stuff that's happened. Advisors, what do they say? They want to build a space dock each of your worlds to allow starships to be upgraded. Send your starships to patrol your resource systems and destroy any pirates within. The finances, populace, or your resources. Build more freighters to the unclaimed star systems or deep mine facilities to boost your yearly cash flow. As you can see, my yearly cash flow within what, 10 years it's going to run out. Oh yeah, and occasionally you get tips that pop up. So pirates been detected in it. Planets, you can generate a list of the top 20 planets for colonizing. You want to use huge ones because they offer the best population, and the closer it is to Type 1, the better, more habitable it is, and the more you make. And Yeah, so got a list of planets. Center, it centers on whatever's focused. It's quite unusual in that. Focus, you change your focus. So for example, this one, he's got no mission. Right, so we're centered on him. And if I click this one, which acknowledges that stuff, we get options. We can explore some stuff. We can pick an important mission destination. So let's say Pirates raiding the Canopus system. So I'll do that. Patrol Canopus system. Now all these modules on here, you have to build them yourself. So you take your ship to a star dock, and then you configure it. And I got to explain a bit more about that. In fact, not only that, but I've got to change the amount of people in here. So let's just make everybody unskilled for now. You know, one scientist. There we go. And if I click on finances, so gains, I've got 12 worlds, 15 improvements, 101 routes. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. So the worlds are gaining me 12 a turn, but they're losing me 339. Improvements are gaining me 15 and losing me 8, so a net of 7. The routes is gaining me 101. Starships is costing me 60 a year. And the total, so that's why I'm making that. So I'll explain one of the ways to make routes. So if I click on map, right, and get rid of finances. So this is a map of the known universe. And what you do is, if I shift click, does it tell me? What's this? So anytime you shift click on something, it gives you information. But it's focused on Sol. I don't want that. So if I click on one of the other ones, the current solar view. No. Well, there's something to explain it, right? Let's see if I can explain this a bit better. These worlds, which are dark, mean unexplored. This one that is grey, what does that mean? It means it's unscanned. And this one, unexplored. This one has been explored but unscanned. And then something like this, for example, it's got pirates in it. No? No, it's got. You can get 6 a year, but you have to build a freighter to it. And likewise, these ones needs to be scanned first. So all these ones that are unscanned can't be claimed until they're scanned. So you have to send a ship over there to explore that area, and when it's scanned, only then can one of your worlds, so in this case, Reticuli, Sol, or Phonasis, they can build a freighter to those areas. And that will happen automatically. For example, if you go focused, you see that's building a freighter for Rigel. I didn't tell it to do that, it just does it automatically. So if I go here and say train that, let's make everybody unskilled there. Oh, it wants me to put a number in. I'll put 1. And then let's go training there. Make everybody unskilled again. You do the same with ships as well. Scientists cost you, for every scientist trained, it costs you $1 a year. So my hope is by making everybody untrained, I'll start netting some money instead of losing so much. So if I go to my focus, Titan, he wants a mission. So explore Menka. What if I click on one of these, for example? Explore Delphini system. There we go. And then if I go focus Zeus, and if I go center, will that do it? Nav, Frigate Titan awaits mission selection. Explore Barnard system. I want nav? No, map? There we go. So if you click on map, it gets you back into this view. Right. So we'll watch it do its stuff. So here it is in the Canopus system. Frigate Zeus about to enter battle in the Canopus system. So it was going to notify you anyway. So here we see an exciting battle between that. So it's firing its lasers. Frigate Titan awaits mission selection. Oh, pause. Pause! I want to get back to the exciting battle. You see, it's got power armor, and I've got power armor, but I've got shields as well. So we just already dealt with one bit of its armor. So we've got missiles and lasers. See that I've got fusion missiles and laser beams. And then it shot me, but my shields absorbed it. And you've got defensive weapons. Defensive weapons can shoot projectiles. Oh, and I used an assault pod, but that didn't work. So now my crew still 35-35. Okay, don't know how that works. Explore the Libre system. Yeah, go on. So if I go on map, there's the Libre system. Well, it's already claimed. So why are you saying explore a system you've already claimed? You have found an advanced research artifact. Use it will allow you to research advanced weapons and armor. If I go to logs, so who found the advanced research artifact? Was it you? Well, you're still exploring the system, and you're not there. So yeah, Frigate Titan found it. Now, an advanced research artifact, right? You can't just use it. What you have to do is you have to go into research and say, oh, I want one of these things to be advanced. Like, we got an example for an advanced laser beam, right? So if I go details, I'll show you it's damage 20 to 25 gigawatts. But if I click on this one, for example, which is next target 24 to 30 gigawatts. So it's pretty good. So yeah, you get some information about all this stuff. So anything you're curious about, like cloning factories, go details, increases world birth rates by 3 every planet type years, requires no slots. Or a level 4 terraforming, for example. If you click on details on it, allows worlds to be converted to type 1 planets. 1 terraforming component needed for each decremental change. Terraforming only occurs after the component is built, and if the world needs it, type 2 or greater. Requires 1 slot, will be quickly used and removed if the world needs it. And for example, if I click on details, do you see it says it requires surface mining facility, nanotechnology and biocomputer, and it leads to bioarmor. So these technologies show you their prerequisites and what they lead to as well. So we've got all this stuff here as well, as you can see. So pretty interesting stuff, I think. Pretty interesting. The laser noise remind me of the old 1960s Star Trek with the Enterprise. Yeah, very much indeed, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got that sort of thing from it. So I don't know, here's Frigate Titan, and he doesn't have a laser beam. He's just got 2 banks of missiles, because I've made these different for some reason. I don't know why I make things different. Just fun, I suppose. That could be it. But you see now, my cash flow is positive. It's 58 a year. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to research the jump gate technology, but it's going to take me 346 years. 346 months, which is a bit slow. So I'm going to show you something instead. I'm going to type in research. So if you press home, and then you type in a cheat code, and then you press home again, it enters that cheat code. So now I've given myself an artifact, the instant research. So if I click on it, artifact completed current research of the jump gate. Pick an important missing debris in the Canopus system. Yeah. Oh, was that from your battle in the Canopus system? What else have we got? Terraforming could be useful. Yeah. But 243. Now what I'm going to do, because I can justify 63 scientists, is I'm going to pause him. Focus. So, and if I go to build, you see we've got some stuff there. We've got a research facility and a deep mining facility. So I'm going to tell you to build a replicator facility. That makes the building of stuff faster. Now if I had engineers here, then that would be pretty good too, because the engineers could then speed building stuff up. So if I go train, let's just have like I think I'll be able to afford 32 scientists. Let's just try that. No, you're far away from that, so you go to the Lippy system. Yeah, do you see that? Now I'm making 33 a year. But if I go to my research, it'll now take 134 months, which is significantly better. So if I go to reticuli, right, build, she says it's going to take 127 months. That's a bit slow, isn't it? So if I go train, for example, and let's have what, 20 train now, and then I go build. So once you've done doing that, I want you to build a replicate facility, so subsequent buildings will go faster. And a jump gate, yes, we'll have a jump gate too. Do you see, jump gate takes a huge chunk of change. Huge. Alright. So I go focus, reticuli, there it is, and we look at that. Now instead of it taking however long it took before, it's going to take 28 months instead of 134. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good 4X strategy game. It's real time, and every time something happens, the game pauses to allow you to think about it. So this finds overloaded weapons without damage artifact. Cool. I think when you get that, what you're supposed to do, right, is you're supposed to take manual control of your ships. And I don't remember how to do that. Well, we can try it. For example, explore the Tara system, yeah. And then if I go to settings, Starship Captain is handling I'll say it's handling missions. Oh, interesting. I'm handling combat. Okay. I will not click on that. Special abilities. Crack shot. Oh, I see. This is all the special abilities I got. So, a crack shot makes you 10% more accurate. Repair crew makes you better at repairing. So if I look at train, you see I've got a good selection of everything there. Frigate Zeus awaits things. Now I am going to go in settings, and I'm going to say handling missions, exploration, right, and activate electromagnetic cloak. There we go. Frigate Titan awaits navigational order. Ah, right. So you see, now I'm it's giving me suggestions like go straight ahead and face target. So I'm going to say that, and I'm going to say that. So now we've done another turn, I'm going to say do that. And it's advising me to do stuff, so I'm going to say it's saying that. And now I'm in range to attack. So, don't restrict point defense weapons. Yeah, so we'll fire that. And it's got a 90% chance to hit. So we click on that. How do I do it? Close. No. Fire flashing weapon or choose another. I don't actually know how to do this, I'm sorry. Right, so if I go settings, there we go, that makes things easier. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way of doing it, but it's just easier to let the captains do that stuff. I'm not really into that level of micromanagement. The game is paused to allow you to fire your weapons. Press the fire button or spacebar. The computer chooses the weapon, which flashes on the weapon pop-up. Consider moving closer to a target to improve your odds of hitting it. Note that every attack is logged in an attack log. Ah, damage is shown with it. Okay, interesting. So if I just hit spacebar, I could have done it. Now, if I go to artifacts, right? Overload weapons without damage. That, if I was using weapons that could be overloaded, like a laser beam or energy weapons can be overloaded to fire multiple times, and the consequence is then the weapons take damage. The artifact means you can keep firing them as long as you've got the energy to keep firing them. But missiles, weapons that take ammo, they don't take damage, but they take ammo for each shot. I want to go settings. Area concern exploration. Yep. Oh, I can rename you. I'm going to rename you to the Pooh Bum because I am very mature. Yes. No, he's just going to go ahead and explore stuff as it suits him. Frigate Zeus finds instant best armor artifact. Right, I see. Alright, pretty good. So there's a pause here because it's pausing and instant population. That's great. If you've just made a colony, use that. It's like it's instantly got max population. That's terraforming finished research. I'll do. Oh, a Type 8 freighter. Now, it's not that every freighter makes you more profitable. It's just it's able to reach further and further away. So, for example, I'm going to research that. Right, if I go to my map and just say there to there is... I don't know. But I'm assuming the reason they're not building freighters to this region is they can't bridge the gap. So hopefully, when I get better freighters, it will work. Reticuli builds a jump gate. Oh, nice. So we go here. There's Reticuli, yeah. And if I change the map to that, we go focus, build. And if I add Type 3 space stock and another deep mining facility, yeah. Now I want terraforming as well. terraforming. I think that's it, yeah. I'll move that up one. Because you see, this is a huge map, but it's a type, what type of world is it? It's a type 5. So it limits the amount of population that can be on it. What else have I got? I've got this planet, which is also a type 6. Yeah. So if I go build, add. Can't afford the terraforming facility because it costs 350 and I don't have that much. So I just have to wait a while before we get the stuff. And I assume if I go build a freighter for somewhere costs 96, so it cost a bit. Yep. Sad but true. It's unfortunate, but that's the way things are. But anyway, here's a bunch of freighters. They all come there, and now they're all going to go out again. So if I 316, I'll wait a bit. Let's get it up. Oh, it's nice I don't have to tell my frigates to do stuff anymore. The captains just go, yeah, I'm going to explore this area next. Focus, build, add, terraforming. There we go. Ah, right, so I've encountered the first people and they got a different philosophy to me. So, your two philosophies, little endian or big endian, and if you are of a different philosophy to the others, then you just fundamentally go like, no, not interested. Need to recruit spies. Right, okay. So I go to the map. Where are they? Don't see them. But you have made first contact with another player. You both consider one another a threat and will engage a combat with whoever you meet, except in special circumstances. I can't be bothered to read the rest of it. If you play the game yourself, you'll be able to read all this stuff at your leisure. But really, I just want to show like this is how the game works, and if people are interested, I will. If someone leaves me a comment in a few months from now saying, "Hey, how did you get this to run, and what's the website?" I'll do another video about like, here's the website, and here's a program called DXWind, which I'm using to run it in the window. So I'll show all that stuff as well. The game is very old. It came out in 1999, and I think it's hard-coded to be 1024 by 768. So it is a square, but because I'm using my traditional like canvas thing, that's why you're seeing it so sort of stretched out. Finds 2 shots per turn for weapons artifact. Alright, artifact. So if I change my focus to the frigate and go map, right, so artifacts. 2 shots per turn for weapons. Yeah. Artifacts. If I go build. Yeah, you got free frame. Right, so go nav. Yep, that's fine. And the captain's decided to return to the reticuli system. And if I go build, it's right, I see, it's to get these things. So I'm going to change some stuff here. So I think you only need 1 transwarp drive. You know, it's nice to have something that's super fast, but it's not necessary. Right. Oh, hang on. Settings. I'm handling combat, Starship's handling combat. Now if I go to nav, I'm going to close. Right, cancel exploring the Centauri system. I want you to, oh yeah, return to Sol if that's the closest one. Right, so right, here you go. Right, so if I go build, I'll take out one of those. Right, go more. Laser beam, laser beam, and I think another generator. Yeah. And infrared stealth. I'll make it harder for enemies to lock on. And if I remove that, we'll put in some radar stealth as well. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. And another laser beam. Use this configuration. Now if I go train, that all looks good to me. The more scientists you have on the ship, the more likely they are to nearly there, brain, come on. The more scientists on the ship, more likely you are to find artifacts when exploring. And then somehow you have to cancel returning, and then he just sort of stays there until everything's built. I don't know why that works. The game's got a few quirks about it, but eventually things start working again. So yeah, just let's get all this extra stuff built. Finish researching the Type 9 freighter. Alright, let's have a... Can't do a Type 10. Alright. A level 4 spy then. And if I look here on this planet, so you've got a few scientists, but put some engineers in there, some security and some navy, like so. And yep. Right, did you see my money go down, right? That is because every time you build a module here, it costs money. We're not living in a post-scarcity environment. Okay, so now... Dome cities. Advanced power armor? I think advanced power armor sounds cool, don't you? Oh, and here's the other thing, right? So in order to advance to the next stage, you need wisdom, which comes from exploring sectors, and you need a certain number of technologies. That's flashing, which means that I can now go from antimatter age to the singularity age, which is the next one up. So let's have a phase aura beam. So you, if I go settings and Starship Captain Ericsson, yep, that's it. And now, there we go. So he's doing whatever he feels is most pertinent into exploring the world around him. So where's he off to then? Let's find out where he's going. Now if I go to game settings, game options, right, there is music in this game, but it doesn't really work, if that makes sense. Done? Don't know if that makes any difference. There is music in this game, and the music files are there, but it's not working, and I'm guessing like the guy's like, it's good enough. You know, I'm bored of the music, you're bored of the music. So just, you know, stick with it. Cool. Take that, alien. And then he's off to explore somewhere else. Oh, that's cool. If I go artifacts, overload weapons without damage, and what else have we got? Anti-stat. Oh, there we go. So someone used a standoff against him. He's good at defending against that. Yeah, it takes just one zap with a laser beam to destroy a storm cloud. Finish researching phase aura beam. Nice. So what else have we got? A level 5 spy? Yeah, that could be useful. So if I go diplomacy? No. Need to recruit spies. Recruit spy costs 25. I can't because I don't know where they are, so I've got nowhere to put the spies in. Oh, and your frigate found a $500 artifact, so that's nice. Got a bit of extra money in the bank now. What I'm going to do is... Oh, actually, you know what? If I go focus, right. Yeah, so let's go build, add, terraforming, and then focus, build, add, terraforming. There we go. Oh, and you're building a Singularity Age laboratory. That's nice. That's nice. So that means I'll be allowed to research the Singularity Age, which is the last age in this game. And set phasers to kill, higher setting. I like it when phasers were set to turn them into a shimmer and then they disappear. That was cool. Can you imagine the sort of energy needed to make someone just completely vaporize? And yeah, those shit, they did it. That was pretty cool. Anyway, finished building terraforming facility. Cool. Let's add another one. And that's all I can afford now. Oh, and we do. Ah, now we can have the singularity generators. Right, I'm going to do something, right, just to, for expediency's sake. So what I'm typing in is coin, and every time I type in coin, you see my wealth increases. I tried to do a macro to do this, but I couldn't actually get it to work. The macro expects you to... Oh, actually, you know what? As I've got win... Hey, let's try it. So macro recorder. Right, if I have a look, load a file, Starships Unlimited, yeah. Yeah, how do I make a hotkey for that? Playback. I want you to repeat it 10 times and what's the option? Trigger macro by hotkey. Trigger is going to be number pad 9. Okay. Phrases are the same. Do you want to type it? Yeah, I sure do. So now, there we go. It's now repeated itself 10 times. Macro recorder closed itself. But anyway, now if I go focus, nice. Using the power of macros to type for me because I'm not going to do all that shit myself. If I go add, protected cities. Oh no, you can't terraform any more than type 1, so I'm going to remove that. Type 3 space dock. Yeah, that's good. More. Excuse me. Yep. So I'll close that. Now let's change the focus. Oh, hang on. Build, right, add, more, jump gate. So we're going to have one of those. And then we're done with that. So if I go focus on Phonasis, yeah, build, add to that, jump gate, yeah, like that. And then go Type 3 space dock, yeah. Terraforming. And then the next one is focus, reticuli, build, terraforming. You're a type 3, so we need 2 more. There we go, like so. And then do another deep mining facility, like so. Yeah, cool. We see where freighters are currently docked at the moment, so they're doing stuff. Yep, so still antimatter thingy, but that's cool. That'll change actually. I don't know why they go to explore already existing systems, but they do. I don't understand it. Oh, and there was a wormhole in the Rigel system. Well, that's kind of cool. So if I go map and game options, right? Is there a way which show wormholes? Automate use artifacts, prototypes, or to build freighter routes, age labs and Federation laws, or to handle basic information and spy coverage. Right, okay. I don't know. But anyway, there's a wormhole route from Rigel. Where's Rigel? Rigel's around somewhere. It's an old game, so you know some of the stuff's not shown. But anyway, oh look, Sol, you can actually reach Tal Ceti from Sol, so that's good. Oh, we've got a lot of anti-standoff defenders. That's good. So we go focus, go to Sol, for example, artifacts, anti-standoff defender, instant best armor. Yeah, we could do that. Crack shot, that's probably good. Killer beam, in case anybody sort of comes there and tries to do something nefarious, they'll have a nasty surprise. Right, you have to occasionally keep click on this, otherwise things will not progress. Yep, so that's important. And the disintegrate settings, yeah, that's what it's called. So, we can go with bioarmor. Dimensional computer. Oh yeah, I like the idea of that. Details. Adds 10% to all weapon ranges. Has a sense level of 10. Able to detect new stars from 10 parsecs away. World-based computers can detect attacking fleets from 10 parsecs away. Requires 1 slot. So, yeah, we're going to definitely do that then. Research that. Yeah, there's a ship. It's moving. It's doing stuff. Don't understand what they're doing necessarily, but I think I can afford another ship. So if I go build and change my focus to focus, yeah, map. There you are. Build, right, and then I'm going to add a scout starship. Maybe I'll have one of those. You're not much more expensive. Yeah. Have a gunboat. Bit of gunboat diplomacy. And if I change the focus and go to reticuli, change build and add a scoot. Good old scoot. Sol 1 builds jump gate. Production queue empty. Excellent. And that jump gate will allow them to go to any sector instantly. But returning, you'll have to go back on your own steam. Yeah, that all looks good. First researching dimensional computer, that looks good. Ultra cloaked hyperdrive or jump drive? Now you see, the thing is, right? The hyperdrive goes really fast. The jump drive is pretty slow, but once you've charged it up, you can jump anywhere. So if you start at Seoul and then you jump somewhere, not sure about that. I am going to go with bio armor because that's definitely useful. No thinking needed there. So, yep, you've done that. So now you're a type 2. And as you can see, the population, there's more room for more population help. So if we go to build, well, it's not that there's more room, it's just that the planet's better able to support a larger population. Right. So you are waiting configuration. We'll give you that, that, and that. Then we'll give you a phasor beam and a defensive laser beam. And we'll give you EM cloak detector. Yeah. And electromagnetic cloak. There we go. Use this configuration. So you're going to be pretty good. And we'll make sure, yeah, we've got a couple of scientists on board, some engineers, some security, and the rest of you are going to be naval. Oh, I'll have to take a bit of that. Like so. Yep. And then we'll go artifacts. What have we got that's good for you? Nope, none of that stuff's useful. Did I not say to build all that stuff? Hold position. Build. I don't know why it's not building. I don't understand. Focus, Scout Cossack, Nav. Frigate Poobam finds summon ancient artifact. Yeah. Alright, so now I've told you to return. Now you're building it. Okay. I don't understand how this stuff works. I'm figuring it out as I go along. It's been more than 20 years since I've played this game. Someone's been held by an unknown world. We have a problem to discuss with you. You don't say. We're now at war. Right. So, war is it? Right, so if I go diplomacy, I can can't recruit a new spy, can't steal resources, but anyway, I'm done there. War starts with the Ents. So I'm gonna get these guys settings. Starship captain is handling combat, yes. And likewise, settings. I'm handling Starship, yep, like so, yep. Frigate Zeus awaits mission selection. I don't know where these guys are, so I can't say really. Anyway, explore that system. Can I? Gunboat Enterprise. There we go, right. So I do that. Do that more. We'll have stealth systems for you. Use that configuration, and you can benefit from being trained. So yeah, we'll have the Navy on board, some security to deter would-be boarders, engineers, always useful, and yeah, a couple of scientists. There we go. Now, is there anything I can do artifacts-wise? Point defender, yeah, that's useful. No, we'll hold that in reserve. Right. They're going to go and raid the Indie system, so I better go and defend that when possible. Now we're doing research. Bioarmor, that's good. So focus. There we go, there's a phaser beam. Fornacis is done with that. Yep, you're type 1, good, so you can have maximum population there. And you're also type 1, so you can have maximum population there. You are going to go to the Indie system and patrol it. And likewise, you are going to go to the Indie system and patrol it. And you also go to the ND system, patrol it. Bioarmors research. Right, I'm going to use the advanced artifact. I'm going to research advanced bioarmor. And what I'm going to do is just going to type research, because ain't nobody got time to wait 220 months for that. So I got artifact, instant research. There we go. So that's the best armor in the game. Now we'll have an absorption shield. Yeah. And you see he's trying to recharge stuff every time. He's sort of going back and forth and... Oops. Focus. Yeah, so every time he moves, he's got to recharge his transwarp drive. And then everything else takes time to, like, do stuff. So, eventually, something will come here. If I go map, and we're in the Indie system. I don't know if anything's coming or not, but well, they are coming, so we just got to stay here for the moment. So let's show an exciting battle against the enemy. Any day now, they're going to be here, and you can be like, oh, it's going to be a big battle. It's going to be exciting. Going to be like, oh, that battle there. But we've also got a fair bit of money. I'm not sure if you noticed that. So if I go planets, for example, and yeah, so Barnard V. I go map. But where is Barnard V? Do you see a Barnard V? Well, anyway, Bernard star, or Barnard 1. Oh, that Barnard is there. So Barnard there is type 2, that's good, but I want something that's more strategic. So what about Pisces? No. Proxima? Not really. So just have Barnard. Yeah. So, well, build that. And you? Oh, pirates raiding the Array system. Yeah, patrol the Array system. Gunboat Enterprise about to enter battle in the Array system. You've got your advanced bioarmor, that's good. Pew! Pew! That causes 28. That causes 26. So the fusion missiles, I was thinking, oh, it's pretty good. Fusion missiles aren't as advanced as the phaser beam, but it takes twice the amount of slots that the phaser beam took, and it's got limited ammo. Whereas a phaser beam will just keep on firing because how do I explain this? it's not got limited ammo. It's unlimited ammo. So there's advantages to both of these systems. He's got a lot of singularity generators. He's got fusion missiles and a phaser beam. Yeah, so because of all those generators, he's able to keep those shields up. But look at the distance, right, between his phaser beam and his. So that is the advantage of a dimensional computer. Yeah, but you have a dimensional computer too. So I don't really understand. What about having a summon ancient warship? Yeah, okay. So we've summoned an ancient warship to fight for us in this battle. And here it comes. Cruiser Red Plague about to enter battle in the... So it's got really cool stuff. And advanced singularity torpedoes. Yeah. Advanced tachyon bomb, advanced conversion beam. It's got all of the good stuff. All of it. And it's got an invincible shield and it's got a killer beam. So anyway, we're done with the absorption shield. There we go. Now this gunship's starting to smart a bit. Pew, missed. Pew, missed. Oh, you hit. But for 3 damage. Also for 3 damage. 8 damage. So even with this ancient starship, these multi-phase deflectors are pretty powerful. See, his shields are down to... But look how quickly he just recharges those... Ah, but we got through to the armour. Pew. Pew. Yeah, he's had enough of it. It's just like, yeah, I'm using the killer beam now. Had enough. Cruiser Red White enter 2 combat maneuvers. Gunboat Enterprise. Right, so if I tell you to return to Thanasis, and if I go focus... Oh. No, he's disappeared. So the cruiser only helps you for 1 battle. But yeah, that's how stuff works in this game. It's pretty cool if you ask me. Colony Barnard V found it. So if I go to... No, can't. Now I can. Pause the game. Right, so let's use some artifacts. Let's go instant best shields. Instant best armor. Instant best generator, like so. Now if I go train. So a bunch of people. So if I go buildings, add terraforming, so let's have a look at the building. We'll add what we got, a phasor beam. There we go. And we'll add that like so. Now, if I go artifacts, instant population, and unpause. Oh, 100 of 200. I thought it had instant maximum population, but hey ho, you know, could be better, could be worse. I think that's all right, really. So we got buildings. Yeah, they'll get through this stuff quickly enough. Oh, another phaser beam, like so. Deep mining facility. Yeah, you'll be fine. Anything else you can add? Nah, you're good. Picking up what? Ents attacking the ND system. What if instead... See, I don't actually know where these Ents are from. So I'm going to have you go and explore that. And let's have the scout, right? You, yeah. Nav. Cancel patrolling the ND system. Go and explore that. Like so. Go to that. If I click on this, right, details, gathers information, there's 20% chance of discovering, so the more advanced your spy, I assume the better they are. And that's all I can assume. So can't do any of these missions because I don't know where they are. So yeah. Map. Explore that one. Yep. No, just keep on exploring these systems for me. Oh, did you see a yellow dot? I assume that's the Ents. So hopefully we'll be able to figure out where they're coming from at some point. Yeah, look, there's another one. There's a yellow dot. It's going to the ND system. It's going to take some time, but they'll get there. There we go. Like so. Level 7 spy done. Right, so we'll go on to the next bit. Research that, which is going to take me less time to research for some reason. I think that's good. Ah, right. Frigate Zeus about to enter battle in the Indy system. Right, so what we got? Active armor, fusion generators, and particle guns. Right. What? It's dead already? Sorry guys, I wanted to show the super exciting battle, but it's just over. Just like that. Oh, but don't worry guys, there's going to be more coming to the NT system soon, but I don't think I need both of these here, so you, Nav, cancel patrolling NT system, explore Bootis. Should cancel exploring that, return to Connie Barnard for you. Yeah. Do you see I'm out of money? Let's fix that, shall we? So, macro recorder, yeah. Load a file. I love this. Absolutely love this. So playback, we'll have it repeat 20 times this time. So now, what? No. Right. Load a file. my my macro software. I call it my cheat software because I use it for cheating. Right. So now, file, settings, trigger macro by hotkey, and it doesn't save this for something. 9. Okay. Yes, I want to save it. That was pretty cool, right? But I think we can do better, can't we? Macro recorder. It's just that you close yourself every. Why do you do that? That's really frustrating. So playback. Playback speed. We want to make it, I think, 200, so twice as fast. Let's repeat you 40 times. After playback, shut down computer. Well, that's cool, I guess. Well, no, don't schedule the macro. Settings, playback, recording. How did I do it again? Trigger macro by hotkey. Yep. 1 this time. Yes. Right. Oh. Now my taskbar's fucked. That's good. Right, so get back to this. I think it's going as fast as it can. And then it messed up. Oh well. Do you need anything? Yeah, you could do with a retrofit as well. Oh right, focus. This one. Right. That's it. Destroy that active armor. Smash it. Eviscerate it. Oh, I've captured you. Oh no. Discover knowledge of particle gun from Scout Cossack. Alright. You're called a Cossack as well, are you? Scout Cossack awaits thing. I want you to have... I mean, it's a bit crap in it. Interesting that they're using IR stuff as well. So we'll have more. That deep, yeah. And defensive laser beams. Use this configuration. Right, return to Barnard V. Let's get you retrofitted. And you explore Vertigo system. Oh yeah, interesting. You maps. Go there, explore the Demios system. Yes. I've got to build. Right, so you go there, explore that. Level 8 spy done. Type 4 space dock. Let people know I'm very serious. Do you need... No, you don't need a retrofit. You got everything. That's pretty cool. Go there. Explore that. You go explore that. Am I done for the bit? Focus. Yep, looks like they are done for now. Oh, jump gate, yep. And replicator facility. So if I move you up there, that'll increase the production speed of everything. You're done with whatever else you're doing, so explore that. I'll go map. So there he is. Map. Oh, well look, we're finding where they are now. Explore that. I want to go to Frigate Poo Bum. There we go. So what's that? Although risky, you probably have enough starships to consider attacking your foe. Yeah. So anyway, I just want to follow this guy. Have you got... Yeah, you've got inertial dampeners. When you research inertial dampeners, it doubles your ship turn speed. Right, so can I see you again, please? Right, so now you're here. Alright. So, First Fleet action. I think everything's in the First Fleet. And they are in Gondor. So let's capture Gondor the Second. You need... So if I remove... Move those. And then more. Add a teleport assault pod like so. Use that configuration. And you need to modify stuff too, so I'll remove that. And add a teleport assault pod. Use, yep. And you... Oh, look at all this stuff we got. Well, no more electromagnetic cloak for you. Instead that. Use that configuration. There we go. So all my ships, do you see them flying back now? There we go. So if I change my focus and go... Scout Cossack will benefit from some trained... That's a train, let's have a look. Yep. So look at the build menu. There we go. Particle guns, absorption shields. That's the stuff. Transwarp drive, defensive laser beams, teleport assault pod. And it's going to stay there because it's waiting for the rest of these dudes. So what else have we got? You're coming back. Yep. Going as fast as the transwarp drive will allow him to do it, in the Bernard system. So he's done. Now we're just waiting for Frigate Poo Bum and Frigate Zeus to make their way back. Alright, that's good. Ah, good, you're back in range of my territory. Shouldn't have to wait too long, hopefully. Alright, so now they're all here. They got themselves some defensive shields and mines. Oh, let's get artifacts, right? Instant Oh, I thought we had a... No. Oh, summon ancient warship. That's what I want. Yeah, more. Bomber. Absorption shields. Singularity generator. IR stealth. Radar stealth. Cloak detector. And teleporting assault pod. Fusion missiles. Phaser beam. Defensive laser beams. And a generator. Oh, too bad. You got destroyed. Blocked. Nuclear mine attack scout Cossack. Yep, absorbed by the absorption shield. Pew! 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 Well, there goes one of their cities. The Space Marines went down there and exterminated them all. Pew! 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 What do I call those particle guns? And it got through my shields. Pew! Pew! Pew pew! Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Look at this. Frigate boomer attacks, stuff happening. Pew! Pew! Smash! Chew! Whoosh! Captured! This is the cruiser Red Death. Smash him up. And yeah, gunboat courageous, right? More. You're alright with your particle gun, so I'll have an absorption shield, yep, like so, and then what, singularity generator, IR stealth, and a teleporting assault pod, like that. Use this configuration. Gunboat Yorktown. Copy gunboat courageous. There we go. Game over. The robot empire has conquered the galaxy. Discovered 50% of all possible technologies, owns 34% of the galaxy. Right, there we go. So, unfortunately, that was it. But hey, you know, that was pretty cool, right? That is Starships Unlimited. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.